From the Larry King Guy studio at the Comedy Bunker, it's the Larry King Guy Show. And now, here's Larry.
We now join the following program already in progress.
So let me ask you a question.
Sure.
When was the last time we were physically in the same room?
I'm going to say it's been at least 20 years.
That's what I was going to say. It's
When
before
you
you were a
came down here-
father.
When I got married.
Well, no, you came to Virginia after you were married, but I believe it was before you were a father, or at least maybe your then wife was pregnant. I don't know, because I don't believe I've ever been in the same room as your children.
No, you haven't.
Was that by design? Jesus, that was aggressive.
That wasn't an accident.
The fuck I did to you? Jesus.
I didn't really want to have that come out, but, it forced me. That was by design, sir. I do remember having my kids get on the Skype and ask you if you still like boys.
That's what I want everybody to know, because I guarantee everybody thinks with all the gay jokes I do with you, like I'm the bad guy. No, this is retribution.
That used to make me laugh so hard.
From the time they could begin to speak.
Yeah.
Do you still like boys? Same fucking joke every time.
It never got old. Never got old.
Oh, man. Let me get these text messages up. This is wonderful.
I used to tell them you lived under a bridge.
There's no surprise there.
They were legitimately frightened of you.
So I'm putting together the segment of Chris Faris in his interview I did with him.
Right.
So I edit it and I send it to him. And, what do you think? And this is all I can say. Oh, my God, he's more sensitive than Matt. Fuck me.
I'm not
God.
sensitive. I just like to bitch.
And I'm like, Jesus Christ. It's like, I got to stroke his fucking ego and put this bullshit out.
Now you know why I got fired.
It all left with, he goes, I thought the interview was funnier. And I wrote back, it was plenty funny. Don't worry about it. And I just, ended it right there. So the next day I get a text from him, almost apologizing for bad-mouthing it. And all I can think is, oh my God, I'd already forgotten. All right, let's get back into this. You fucking half-ass creative types are annoying as fuck.
Hey, don't be lumping me in there with that.
You're their spokesman.
Oh, hey, thank you.
You're the shop steward.
The wellspring from which all complaints come from.
This is what he texts me at 3:02 a.m. I'm just reading this verbatim. I understand you're gay, but politically, where do you come down?
He's calling you gay? Is that a joke, or he legitimately thinks you're gay?
He just assumed it.
Yeah. I've assumed it for years.
It was 2 years ago. We were texting back and forth, and one of them was, "Are you gay?" And I wrote back, "According to Matt."
Yeah, it's damn true. I'm not the only one that thinks that.
Well, no, apparently not, because he took that as yes.
Really? So you think he legitimately thinks you're gay?
I think he still does.
Well, he's suddenly become funnier than I thought.
Here's the only line he gave me. You're a faggot for not telling me you're not gay.
I've been walking around with the wrong assumption this whole time.
I had respect for you.
Yeah. I've wasted all this time celebrating your diversity. You legitimately thought you're gay.
What I think is the funniest part is that on Shut Up I'm Talking, Larry King Guy Show, it's nonstop gay jokes at your expense. But that's only the counter argument to 20 fucking years of you doing gay jokes to me.
Yeah, but we weren't on the air then.
That's the point. They don't know this.
See, now you're just cruel.
Fuck context.
That's right. That's funny you didn't know.
If I had known that's what his thoughts were, I never would have dissuaded him from that opinion.
There you go. Yeah,
I
really.
would have played it forever.
He was like, why don't you send me a picture of you shirtless?
With your wife in the background blurred out.
Yeah. So I can Photoshop my head on her body.
No homo.
That's right. You don't understand. I have a need.
That's all you have to do, no matter what you're saying, is just attach no homo at the end. It doesn't make any difference. It's no homo. I said no homo at the end.
So is he going to continue to be on the show, or was this like a one-time thing?
The plan thus far is for him to do man on the street interviews where he goes out and interviews people. I just feed him questions. And
is he actually going to do it, or he just says
he's very good at it. He did that for Don Geronimo. He was very good at it. He's a larger gentleman like yourself. He's a little shorter than you. He's like 6'3".
He's 6'3"?
Yeah. So he's a slightly smaller gentleman than you. So when people talk to him, he can get away with a little more than the average.
I see.
But he's also very personable.
Oh, okay.
So he's very good at it.
So really what I just heard is, well, he's not nearly as fat as you are.
Oh, my Lord.
No, I couldn't do that because I would just come off as aggressive.
So maybe that's the difference in your personality. That was kind of what I was getting towards.
Either that or I wouldn't be able to get it out because I'd be laughing too hard. Like a mental patient, they'd get all nervous. And
I promise I'm not going to kill you.
Yeah, not yet. I have to get an answer first.
I made a promise to God for the end of the month. Oh, shit, it's the end of the month. All bets off.
That's right.
Hail Satan.
So he's as tall as I am, but thinner, and he has a friendlier personality.
I did not say remotely anything like that.
Yes.
I did not.
Okay. I don't care.
You're both larger men.
Larger men. It's like my mom when I was 12. Can you show me where the husky section is?
Oh, my God.
Husky. I thought that was an actual size.
Okay, I didn't make it enough of a compliment. Okay. Both of you look threatening.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was going for.
Both of you frighten people as you walk.
Yes. You're both big enough that if you got too close, people would go, let's keep the distance here. I'm uncomfortable.
Okay.
You're both freakishly large, if I haven't said it specifically.
All right.
You just make me want to say something offensive now.
Yeah.
You fucking weirdos.
I'm sure it'll be a smash.
Just got to ignore it. All right. All right, let's go ahead and listen to the interview I did with the one and only Chris Faris. Don't act like you're not impressed. This is the Larry King Guy Show.
Hello?
Hello, it's the all-new Greaseman Show. Gibble gabble. Is Chris there?
Yeah.
What's up, Larry King Guy?
I don't know.
So how'd the poll work out? Did Matt work the poll?
I don't want to speak on his behalf.
Of course not.
But I do have this question. This is vitally important.
Yes.
Did you vote for yourself twice using 2 accounts under your control?
I did not. I voted for myself once, and the lady you just spoke to voted for me once.
Okay. So the answer was yes.
No. No.
Like she was going to vote for somebody else.
She actually, so I told her about it. When she saw the poll, she's like, wait a minute, maybe I want to vote for the soundboard. And I'm like, no, you can't do that. So did I coerce her? Maybe, but I did not vote for myself twice. She has a free will. She is a strong woman and can make up her own decisions, unless I was actually choking her behind the scenes and forcing her to do what I wanted her to do. And that was not happening. That's not choking her behind the scenes. I wouldn't do that.
I'm just gonna be quiet and let that settle. Yeah, I did not expect to speak to you. Just recording, I decided I'm going to do the first episode of the Larry King Guy Show solo.
Okay.
Because our friend Matt has just disappeared.
Oh, really? Well, you said that he was in the hospital.
Yeah, and The last I heard, he had a brief return to the hospital, and he's delivered some pleasantries here and there, but just can't get the guy.
Was it a butthole baby? To be honest.
No.
Was it a boy or a girl?
No, it was a much more serious, life-altering type of...
So this is the transgender thing we're getting into, right?
Oh, my goodness.
Is he trying to compete in the women's Olympics again? God damn it.
He has one very gay foot.
One very gay foot. Well, you know what? Is it actually a foot, or is it something else that might be a foot? We're all adults here. I'm sorry. I see they're running a blender here, so I can't hear much.
Could you please tell them that's inconvenient for me? Can you put me on speakerphone, please? Barkeep,
no.
Keep it down.
The bartender, huh?
Huh?
The bartender looks like Amy Winehouse without makeup.
Dead? A cadaver? Rotting?
Yes, exactly. yes.
Holy shit.
Corpse. It's a corpse, and you get a finger for everything you put in the blender. So
she's got to be bones by now.
They say, can I have 2 fingers of scotch? Oh, you get it.
God damn. It's time for you to get to the next level of bar.
I know, right? But I'm here with my girlfriend, and we have to go to shady joints because you never know when my wife might find out.
well, there's that.
I'm up here in Roseville, like literally 2 miles from where Don lived, and I know he used to come to this particular establishment. And I went in the bathroom, and I said, "Sure, give a urinal." They don't have urinal mints anymore. They have these little. I don't know if they've made it all the way out to Larry King Land, but they've got those little mats. They're like diffusers apparently. So like, because you used to piss on the mints, they would splatter back at you. So these are diffusers now, and they have the scent built into them. And these were called Dawn. And I've never seen him anywhere but Roseville, right around his house. So I'm wondering if he skipped out on a tab somewhere, or what he did to piss these people off. But they're not. I would not have been shocked if they actually said Little Joe on them, but they said Don.
I'm going to take a wild guess and say that it's related to the idea of the Don's John, but that's just me.
Of what?
Don's John.
Oh, I don't know. I have no idea.
I'm going to guess that.
You know what? You're much more literate than I am. You obviously read more books than I do. Yes,
comic books, apparently.
I love the books with pictures. You must read the ones with words.
Here's a segment of the show I would love to have right now.
Uh-huh.
It would be you telling your girlfriend the story of the piss bucket.
Oh, she knows about the piss bucket.
She does.
I think she knows about the piss bucket. Hold on. Do you know about the piss bucket? So, all right. So I can't put you on speaker so you can get her reaction because it's way too loud. But what is your fake radio name? Carmichael Mary. Let's just call her that.
Carmichael Mary.
Carmichael Mary. So, okay. So do you know that? You've seen my garage. You've been in my garage, right? So that's like my man cave. Yeah, well, yeah. I've been in your garage
Piss
too.
cave.
So it's a big garage, and like when I'm out there late at night doing all kinds of drugs and tripping out and doing blow and drinking, I don't want to have to go into the house and disturb the family to use the bathroom. So I have a bucket. It's actually now it's graduated.
Isn't that sweet?
Larry King Guy, it's graduated. It used to be a 5-gallon bucket. Now it's actually like a 7.5-gallon bucket, a chlorine bucket for the pool. And
so it's not because you're too lazy to walk inside. It's because you don't want to disturb your family.
Yeah, it's exactly. Yeah, exactly. I'm very generous and kind. And
okay.
I don't want to wake anybody up with the furious sound of my urine splashing off the toilet.
It's not an act of sloth. It's an act of kindness.
It is. It really, truly is. Yes. I'm a God-fearing man, and no.
Okay,
so I
fair
have
enough.
This bucket. So I piss in this bucket. I keep it in the corner of my garage. And I piss. And what really in the summer it really gets bad. It really starts to smell because I don't dump it till it's full. Like if a regular person would dump it when it's maybe halfway full, but I wait till it's really full to dump it.
I use a coffee mug to the top. I use a bowl to the top. I would use a piss bucket to the top.
Yes, absolutely. Like, why would you not? Like, I want my beer filled up. I want my soda filled up. I don't fill up my gas tank halfway. So
never.
No. So I wait to get to the top, and then it sloshes around when I have to carry it out.
Sure.
To the drain, which drains out to the creek behind my house, so the fishes level.
Nice.
But what I started doing, is it okay? Can I call you LKG? Is that okay?
I love it.
Okay, LKG. What I started doing, which this was not happening when I was on the show,
All right.
I started putting a chlorine tab in the bottom of it to keep the smell down. And then, so this is what I realized really quickly is chlorine actually off gases. The chlorine gases start coming out of the chlorine puck. And as urine actually contains ammonia compounds, I think I almost killed myself with cyanide gas. In fact, this might be a dream. I might be dead. So that's what I live with in my garage. And I've written some really trippy music with that stuff going on, too. I have my nice Christmas lights all around. I just go piss in the corner and take a deep breath and trip out like a motherfucker. Huh? Mustard gas. Oh, Carmichael Mary says it's mustard gas, not whatever I said it was.
Is it Goulden's mustard gas?
You forget, I live in California. It's Grey Poupon, bitch.
I like my condiments mass-produced.
Do you go to baseball games there?
Preferably
in Larry
in
King
little
Land?
packets. Yes,
sorry?
yes. I go to the Baltimore Orioles.
Okay, so I don't know, like, if you have this in Larry King Land.
Yes.
But out here in California, we went to a Giants game fairly recently. LKG.
Yes.
If you eat a hot dog at a baseball game or a football game, what do you put on it?
You know, if I wanted to be sloppy about it, I would put ketchup. If I wanted to be clean and tidy about it, I would go with mustard.
You remember the part of Dirty Harry where his partner gets a hot dog and puts ketchup on it, and Dirty Harry, the man of our century, Clint Eastwood, says, "Who in the hell puts ketchup on a hot dog?" Yeah, okay, so you're a child. We get that now. Okay, anyways, so but what they have out here, at the Giants games, is they actually have, besides they have the ketchup. So you've got your ketchup, right?
Right.
You've got your mustard. You've
They're
got your
both mine.
pickles that come in a little rotating pickle thing, and
I've
you've
got
got
a
your
lot of
onions.
stuff here.
Okay.
All right.
And then also what you have here in California is you have your condiment bucket, and I can only think of, is there a better word than bucket? Condiment dispensing, and it is a metal container that sits in the sun that you can dispense ranch dressing upon your edibles. And it is the most disgusting thing I could ever imagine. And I certainly wouldn't think that LKG would ever indulge himself upon
This is done on purpose.
But that might be getting into Matt's territory right there.
This is done on
Hot
purpose.
ranch on a wiener.
Why would somebody do this?
It's San Francisco, so you draw your own conclusions.
Oh, shit. Wow, there's so many different ways you can go on that. Let me start from the beginning.
I'm going to go one way. You can go any way you want. But
let me start from the beginning.
My conclusions. I've drawn them on a big sheet of paper, and I showed them to everybody, and they didn't like it.
You'd be better off having a hot dog with jizz on it.
Okay, so you've just said the cat part out loud. All right. But the question is, would you put onions or pickles on that?
Well, it's already a pickle in its own way. They call it a pickle
right.
tickle.
You're starting to arouse me, LKG.
The onions didn't arouse you?
God,
That's bizarre.
They really do. They really do. We actually played. We had onion rings. Carmichael Mary and I went to. We went to a drive-in last night to get hamburgers, and they had these massive onion rings. We were really full from eating the hamburgers, so we had a ring toss. And she pulled out her pecker. She pulled out her pecker, and I tried to throw them all in there as much as I could, and then I ate them off. Yep, I did.
Nobody's surprised.
You know what I dipped them in? Hot ranch.
Of course.
Why not?
You squoze it yourself.
Live a little.
Why wouldn't you? I mean, waste not, want not.
Exactly. You know what? There are kids in China that are starving for jizz.
Oh my God. I can't use that.
Well,
You sound a lot like Matt all of a sudden.
They absolutely can.
Matt is exactly like you. Out of nowhere, he'll say something so fucking bizarre and go, I can't use that.
Hey, you know what? Honestly, I mean, no, all jokes aside, I think he sounds like a really fucked up individual, and I think he should be committed to a mental hospital. Is that where he's at? He's at a mental hospital, isn't he? You see, he has a gay foot, but he's actually like at Rikers Island. You're locked up.
No, I hate to tell you, you're going to be so disappointed to know that Matt has long since been tamed.
Oh.
Some would call neutered.
Oh, he's been neutered.
Yeah.
I would actually like to take a trip out to Larry King Land, and I'd like to hang out with Matt. And I imagine that I could bring up the old animal, and I think he and I are quite a bit alike, in fact, from what you've told me. So
the only problem
seems
is
like a good guy.
You can't come out to my land and find Matt. He's 1,000 miles away.
Oh, is he? I thought you guys were like neighbors.
No.
I thought he lived in the apartment next door, the tenement next door to you.
We have literally, this is not a joke, we have literally seen each other maybe twice in the last 15 years.
Really?
Yeah,
That's sad.
it's been forever.
So I might be able to be the force that brings you two together again. I could play Oprah. I could be out there and I could be like Carmichael Oprah. You guys could reunite and
Wait, are you
it would be
telling
great
me
for your show?
Wait, are you telling me that you're going to give me a car?
No, everyone gets a car. Yes, I'll give you a car. Actually, I will. You know what? If you want a car, I will give you a car. You're going to have to pay to ship it out to Larry King Land, and it may not run, and it may have dead bodies in it, but I will absolutely give you a car. Yes, because I've got one that I'm thinking of specifically.
How did you know I was looking for a corpse?
From what I know about you, you might rather drive a corpse than a car, actually. I think that's pretty well known for your listeners.
Well, you have those high occupancy lanes you have to deal with here in the
HOV lanes, yes.
Yeah,
yes. You just stick it, just like Weekend at Bernie's, like our president. Just prop him up in the seat, and you can drive around with him. There you go. Crack the windows when you go to the parking lot. Crack the windows so it can breathe. Leave a little bowl of water, and you'll be fine.
It's like an air wick. When it melts down too much, you just let it go.
Is that what that's exactly right. That is exactly right. Oh, my Lord. This 80-year-old lady just walked out of the bathroom had the biggest hits I've ever seen in my life.
Do you have a phone there with you?
Do I have a phone?
Yeah, take a picture.
Oh, no, she's already gone. Yes, I don't have a phone. I'm talking to you on a telegraph.
You fucking rookie.
No, we've got 2 tin cans that are stretching from California to Larry King Land.
It's very good quality.
It really is, actually. It's high fidelity. It's Campbell Soup's new tin cans. They're actually built for hi-fi long-distance transmissions.
Finally.
Of vocal vibrations.
I was looking for a reason to buy some Campbell's soup. Now I have a reason.
Well, I suggest the tomato. Grilled cheese and tomato soup. Can't go wrong with that, And if not...
Bloody Mary.
If not, I suggest the semen stew.
Bloody Carmichael Mary.
Sorry? No, it's not what I said. It's not what I said.
That's exactly what you said.
Okay. Well, LKG, it was great talking to you. I'm going to finish my beer and go home to my wife. Good to talk to you, LKG.
All right, good to talk to you.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I promise I'm not going to kill you. The Larry King Guy Show, a presentation of the Comedy Bunker Podcast Network. Search online and on social media @Larry King Guy for more fun.